BEVs, PHEVs, and from trucks, we got SUVs. It has been a crazy July, and that's why we've been late for our monthly wrap. But this time around, we've got them all for you in case you've missed it in this month's monthly wrap. It's gonna be a long list, so let me go ahead and start off with one of my favorite releases of last month, the Kia Sportage. Now in its fifth generation, it is back. The long-running compact crossover SUV from Kia is now bigger, better than before because of its hybrid technology. It's at the network of dealerships where you can actually maintain your car, and you're rest assured that you can rely on Kia because they have been here for the past few decades already. But I want to know what you think.
My take is that while it is priced higher than the Chinese, but still lower compared to its direct competitor, which is the Tucson HEV. Yes, which is already in the market for a very long time. No? So it's about time that this returning nameplate has entered the Philippines with a hybrid powertrain.
Like you mentioned, returning nameplate and parang na-hype ng Kia na, oy, a legend's coming back. For me, when I think, ano ba yung legends of Kia? It would be like Kia Pride, Kia Picanto. So parang cool for them na nag-level up na sila na ito na yung next parang memorable car nila, Sportage na HEV. Hindi na yung small car na parang nag-define sa kanila dati. So sana lumaban siya sa market.
Not too long ago, just last month, Hyundai released the Staria, which is now in hybrid electric vehicle form. So upon launch, the Hyundai Staria comes in 6 trims, and I think it's good that Hyundai retained, still kept one ICE variant. So for people who love to drive a vehicle that's powered purely by an internal combustion engine, they have that option, albeit in a cargo, a cargo trim. According to Hyundai, the HEV models make about 242 horses and 265 Newton meters. So for those interested, it's priced from around 1.4 million to 3.1 million.
I've asked our friends from Hyundai Motor Philippines on why bring the Staria in hybrid form. What they say is that kasabay din ng pag-evolve ng customers nila yung pagdala ng Hyundai Staria.
The only hold fast na lang siguro with that is fleets. Diesel, high-ace diesel,
Yes.
yung commuter. Ma-absorb nila yung yung the additional cost of maintaining a diesel. pero tama, parang kumukunti nga yung private owners.
Next up naman was a car na very popular nung PIMS. So that was 2 months ago by now. And this July, yung official launch niya. So the Jaecoo J5 EV. And it's one of the many cars na dumadami yung choice between full EV or HEV or PHEV na option. So first of all, attractive yun kasi not everyone's ready to plug in. But then if you're ready, like may solar ka sa bahay,
Yes.
all EV, yun yung gusto mo. And being a Jaecoo, syempre, sobrang attractive yung price, which is 1.399 million. So ang dami niyang kalaban at that range. Pero being an EV rin at that range, ang lakas ng appeal. So kayo ba, if you had to choose now, yung plug-in hybrid na J5 or EV yung kukunin ninyo?
I'd have to say that I would go for the J5 EV because we actually tried it out, and the AAP tested it, and they netted around more than its rated fuel economy. They reached, what was that, 530 kilometers in a single charge, and I can attest to that because when we had it, it was probably the only electric vehicle that I never had to charge the entire week. So, and I used the hell out of it. So at the end of 7 days, it still had 30%, but I traveled around 350, 380 kilometers already. So if anything, that really tells me that, yeah, I hope more EVs would have this kind of range
drove it, is it ano, parang binibaby mo ba siya?
When I driven it, it was in traffic. It was a mix of highway, and most of the time it wasn't idle because we had to take pictures, we had to shoot it. So the J5 EV is the real deal. Whenever they when I drove it, I said the J5 EV was probably one of the most honest when it comes to the range.
The price, it's very attractive. 1.399. Parang, of course, the market of EV crossover is huge and growing sa Pilipinas, and some of them have already increased their prices. So with this entry, with that kind of price, parang medyo mas na-establish ang position ni Jaecoo.
So from EVs, we now shift to ICEs, no? Kasi Ford released limited edition versions of the Everest and the Ranger. The Ranger is called the Ranger Sport Plus 4x4, while the midsize SUV is called the Ford Everest Titanium Plus 4x4 with power side steps na. So talagang nilagay nila yung pangalan nung para ma-highlight yung feature niya.
May sidestep ba yung yung Everest?
Hindi ko sigurado, pero ang pangalan niya kasi is Ford Everest Titanium Plus 4x4 with power side steps.
Imagine kung yun yung nameplate na nakalagay sa likod. Well, it's an SUV, di ba? So, kayang i-cover yung buong nun.
So going back, doon naman tayo sa sa Ford Everest. So the Ford Everest Titanium Plus 4x4 with power side step is priced at 2.64 million pesos, which makes it the range topping variant. So in terms of powertrain, yun din naman yung makikita mong powertrain sa high-end versions ng Everest, di ba?
So, technically, nilagyan you paid for the power side step.
Basically, you're paying for the power.
And I think that feature was previously made available only to really, the top,
The Explorer.
the Explorer.
Di ba? I think yung previous was the Expedition.
As you can see sa wrap-up so far, puro HEV, puro EV. Tapos balik tayo biglang IC. Parang may excitement pa ba tayo pag diesel yung nalalunch? O mas excite tayo pag sabi ng Ford na, uy, may Everest HEV na kami.
So Ford, we're looking forward to have this kind of, a different powertrain for the Everest. So meanwhile, yun nga, the Ford Ranger Sport Plus 4x4 still has the same turbo diesel engine, 6-speed automatic gearbox, but mas marami siyang cosmetic upgrades, no? So andun na yung black sport bar, yung matte black fender flares, and yung bold typography dun sa mismong grill niya. So yung price naman nito is a little below 2 million, so 1.999 million, which is pegged in between the One Track and the Ranger Raptor.
So moving on, JAC launched not just one but 3 MPVs. Why 3? Well, they were designed to hit very different market segments. To begin, there's the JAC GN6, which is powered by a 1.5-liter turbocharged gasoline engine, and it is priced at 1.198 million. Smack dab in the middle is the E8 HEV, which uses a 2.0-liter Atkinson cycle gasoline engine paired with an electric motor, closed-loop hybrid siya, and it starts at 1.858 million. And topping up the trio is the GN Executive PHEV, the one that you can plug in to charge. It uses a 2.0-liter turbocharged gasoline engine mated to a single PMSM motor. It is priced at 3.488 million. I am convinced sa strength ng 2 upper models in the market, the E8 and the GN8. But I am somewhat skeptical sa GN6. It faces a lot of competition. Lalo na sa very dominant expander. Well, the GN6 does have the strength of having an ADAS, pero it might be facing an uphill battle, lalo na kung i-consider mo the popularity of the expander, and meron pang Staria, then meron pa si Nissan, meron pang Veloz.
Don't forget the BRV.
Oh, meron pang sorry. Sorry, meron pang BRV.
It's a mix of Titans and newcomers din. So talagang ganun ka-steep yung battle.
Pero don't get me wrong, the GN6 is a good car.
Pero the pricing is 1 point,
Very
1.2,
attractive.
less than 1.2.
It's correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the most affordable car that you can get with captain seats.
May question ako sa GN8 lang.
Okay, go.
May massage seats ba siya Kalara?
So yun, it does have massage seats in the second row.
Kailangan ma-review.
So, we need to do a full.
We should try a segment that we, rank the best massage seats in a car. Can we do?
What is specific yung in a car?
Diba?
So finally, we now go on to the two-wheeler market. So this time, electrified yung pumasok, which is VinFast, a known electric four-wheeler in the country, has just brought in their 3-model lineup, and Chetak, which brought in 1 model. So for VinFast, the models that were brought into the Philippines were the Viper, Evo, and Feliz 2, with a starting price of 63,000 pesos.
Wait, so the Viper and the Evo are back?
Yes.
And they're now
And they're electric?
I can see the thumbnail now. Viper and Evo back.
all 3 models have swappable batteries, which can be done initially on the 21 dealerships that they have here in the Philippines.
And by the way, each battery swap will only cost VinFast electric motorcycle owners just 35 pesos. And I think yung range ng isang battery is around 80 to 82 pesos. Mahal pa yung tricycle sa amin sa San Lorenzo, di ba? 60 na ngayon, 60 pesos for one-way trip.
So meanwhile, Chetak only brought in 1 model, which is the 3503. This one is priced at around 140,000. But contrary to the VinFast, hindi siya battery swappable. So you have to charge it, plug it in, and and juice it up kung gaano katagal man yung pagkasaksak mo.
Or maglalagay ka sa backpack mo ng
Para kang Ghostbuster.
140.
mga Bluetti, ganun.
Medyo expensive siya, 140.
Literally, we have seen this model in the metal kasi this is its body is full metal. So kaya ganun yung price range niya, no. And as you would see here, these 2 models are not competing against each other.
Okay.
Kasi VinFast is looking at the mass market kasi they have this goal of being the number 1 motorcycle brand in the country.
So going from not head-to-head to head-to-head. Kasi four cars pagpipilian natin for July's Car of the Month. And on purpose, medyo lahat sila cute and EV. So we'll start off with the VinFast VF3. Meron tayong BYD Seagull, the Chevrolet Spark, and yung Changan Lumin.
I definitely go for the BYD Seagull because of all these cars that are here. It's the angry birdiest of them all because it has a nice green. Was it green or yellow color? And it had these angry headlamps that kind of look like a Lamborghini's. And it's sharp. It really looks like that Angry Bird that looks like an arrow, the taco, the Dorito Angry Bird.
For this, my money is on the VinFast VF3. Kasi I like yung off-road look niya. And more, as you can see on online and on the roads, makikita mo na mas marami ng minamod and mas marami kang pwedeng gawin when it comes to its looks.
I think I'll go with the Spark. Not because we already made 2 videos of it, but but because I like how it drives. I mean, if I'm gonna drive a car, I want to really, feel safe inside the car, and that's how I felt when driving the Spark. So it has that, weight to it, that substance when driving it. So hindi siya, for the lack of better term, hindi siya lata. Na parang yung ampaw yung loob.
For me, I'd go for the VinFast VF3.
VF3 din.
Yeah. Because ako personally, for the longest time, I've been wondering, why aren't car brands making an affordable, basic electric vehicle na you can just use from A to B na walang problema? I've driven this thing from Alabang to Tagaytay. And
Wala pa talaga.
you can hear everything. Pero gusto ko yun.
Bakit? Bakit mo gusto yun?
Kasi you can really feel the car eh. Siya ang only EV so far na may steering feedback.
Wala ko naman yung pagpipilian dito. Kasi actually, if you look at it, medyo dalawa yung kind of EV dito. Meron 4 doors. Yung 4-door pairing ng Seagull and Spark na medyo mas mahal. And yung VF3 and Lumina talagang entry-level gaming. And I think, mas doon ako sa entry-level because I want something cheap na daily talaga. Then you can use your extra money. Bili ka ng project car for the weekend. Doon ako magkakaroon ng driving feel. And maganda yung VF3, design-wise, eye-catching and I don't mind nga yung rinig ko lahat. Pero I would choose the Lumin kasi the Lumin has an extended range version. Tsaka kamukha ni si Snoopy na fan naman talaga ako. Yeah.
All right, so yes, that's all of the releases that we had for the month of July. That was a lot, and I hope to catch you guys again next time. We'll be talking about even more cars because, according to our schedules, it seems like a lot of people are still trying to see what cars. But it's the Ghost month, so we could probably see if we can have more news on next month's monthly wrap. So drop us a comment in the comment section down below. Tell us what you want to know, and make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification icon so you won't miss any of our videos. This has been Roy Robles.
Ford Manahan.
Paulo Papa.
Cesar Miguel.
Ash Mayna and Izer's right there. Thanks for watching, guys.